Hello, everyone. How are you today? Welcome to today's tarot reading. Welcome to Eunoia Whispers. Thank you for being here, and thank you for coming back if you've been here before. So today's messages it's an interesting energy. Okay, I got a few oracle cards. From the Fortune Oracle, very straightforward oracle. I really like it. I'm loving it. And just to get like some messages. One sec. Just to get some messages, like what is the theme? What's today's reading is going to be about? And okay, I feel like there's kind of it's kind of three messages. Some of them might resonate with you, but somehow they're all connected. Okay, so if it doesn't resonate, if you feel like this is not really for you, maybe this is not your reading. But the first thing, I do feel like they are all kind of connected in the same kind of energy. They kind of talk to each other, but still, the first thing that I'm getting from this, okay, is wish and birth. Okay, so I got these cards and I immediately got the door, and I heard this I heard this today in my head twice, and now again when I was getting the cards ready. The door is open. You just need to be at the right vibration frequency to pass through. So it's like you already opened some sort of gateway, like this rite of passage, for something that you really wish, for something you're trying to manifest, something you want to give birth to, right? Something that you want to create, or you're already in the process of. I'm getting that for a lot of you. You already kind of have this creation. It's just not out there yet. Perhaps you wanting to make a living out of this. For some of you, I'm getting it is an actual child. Okay. And what I got is that door, that energetic gateway, like that doorway, right? It's already open. I wrote, the door is open. You just need to be at the right vibration frequency to pass through. So whatever it is that you're trying to give birth to, it is like a literal child that maybe you're trying to conceive. Or if it's an idea, a project that you have, a product, it's there. It's kind of already, when it's so close that you can almost feel it. But there is something that you have to align. And then I got universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. Look, this is like even like a baby, like a hand holding the baby's hand. So yes, I'm really getting that for some of you. If you're thinking about having a baby, or if you've been trying, I think that you're gonna get this wish fulfilled. This is a timeless reading, and time, the time in the way we perceive it is different, right? Everything's kind of happening, according to Einstein, like the law of like the relative, how do you say that in English? He said that there's this theory that the past, the present, and the future are all happening at the same time, simultaneously. Relativity, that's how it's called in English. Sorry, English is not my first language. But, it's almost like, we see time as it is, but time is like, it's like kind of almost non-existent, so there is already a part of you that already have that doorway is already open. I'm getting that. If you're new here, this is how I do my reading, so a little bit out there, but yeah, so it's almost like that's already happened on an energetic level for you. Okay, so some of you really might have a baby. Okay, if you're trying to, or maybe you're not really trying to, but you kind of, not really avoiding it. Okay, just felt guided to say that for someone. transformation in the Chariot we got to hear, and I felt like this was kind of um it's why they are also intertwined, right? Because perhaps for a lot of you, first you have to go through like finish like this kind of transformational process that you are, that is coming really fast. You still, just keep going ahead because you're almost there. Like I especially with the Chariot oracle card here, like something's coming really fast, and it says go ahead with confidence, stay strong, stay focused. For a lot of you, I get you are in the right path, keep going. You are going through like this transformation. There's a lot, like I feel like there is a transition period that you are right now. Maybe you feel like, you feel that change coming. You are going through that. And, you are in the right path. That's what I keep getting. Okay. Whatever transformation you're going through, I think that you may be like looking for ways to make your life more fulfilling in all aspects of your life, not just in your career, professional life. And you are on the right path. And then the third energy that I'm getting, that's why they all kind of talk together, because it's about marriage. I got married, and then I was like, okay, is this really related to some kind of like love relationship? And then I got as a confirmation proposal, and then I'm like, okay. And I heard someone will get their wish and coming fast. Like if perhaps you are in a very long relationship, and that proposal might lead to marriage. But the marriage card, if you're not in a relationship, they can also mean like, a proposal in this sense can also be some sort of business opportunity, because I got a message said, say yes say yes to an opportunity if your heart say yes to. There is no room for second guessing a life-changing proposal. And then I put proposal and in like quotes here, because that's how I felt like I should put, because for a lot of you might not be an actual marriage proposal. There is like maybe an opportunity for a new job, a partnership of some sort, but that's gonna be quite life-changing, just like a marriage, right? A marriage is something that it's gonna change your life forever, like your whole dynamics. Even if you already live with the person, once you get married, that's like all these other changes, energetically especially. So that's what I wrote. Say yes to an opportunity if your heart say yes to that too, because there is no room for second guessing a life-changing proposal. So even if it is about a marriage proposal, is your heart saying yes like right away, or you kind of second guessing? This is not going to be for everybody, but perhaps you're not really certain that you want to marry this person, or that you want to get married at all. So, so there's like this three kind of separate, but I feel like they all kind of come together in this reading. I'm gonna get more cards, okay? I do feel like there is like this heavy, I feel like there is this heavy kind of relationship energy right now. I do feel like all this, I got the baby thing, I got proposal, I got marriage. So let's see what the cards are let's see what else is gonna come up in this reading. But I'm feeling like there is actual proposal, actual like family building, like this beautiful foundation with the person that you love, I also got watch out for hidden signs and confirmations. So I'm getting like this, the universe has been kind of trying to get your attention, or trying to give you kind of signs, give you kind of clues about something. This owl card, it says there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition again, right? I said about the transition. Yes, I do feel like you are in kind of in this in between moment where it's all this energy building up to just really happen. That's what I'm getting. Like, oh yeah, like I wrote, the door is open. You just need to align to this right frequency to pass through. But you already opened that. Energetically is already there. So it's like the universe will be kind of sending you signals and clues on how you can, what is it that you have to do, or maybe to align. What is it that is kind of missing? Abundance, lucky times ahead of you, along with good news, success, and prosperity. Yeah, this is like, the energy is really good so far, guys. So I think that this is, something that's something that you've been maybe working on for a while. I'm feeling that perhaps you've been trying to manifest this for a while now. Okay, all right. So we're gonna get some tarot cards. Yeah, and see what comes through. Like, let's see what is this beautiful energy. If there is somebody getting married, if you do, let me know. If you got a proposal, please do. Like, that would be awesome. I was like, oh my god, I just got proposed. Like, oh my god, imagine. Please let me know in the comments if something like that goes, happens, or or if you just got proposed and like you found this reading. All right. And congratulations, because I do feel like somebody is getting a proposal. So, is this the one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's do some tarot. Let's get some messages for this beautiful collective reading. I'm kind of like feeling like we should go with the flow here. Didn't really make a spread today. Like, sometimes I do like, okay, I need to make a specific spread, like for what I'm gonna ask. So I'm feeling kind of guided to kind of see what comes through. Woo, what's going on here? To kind of see what comes through. Just get an overall energy of what is this reading trying to tell you, to the collective, yeah. So, if I'm quiet, I'm just like, sometimes I'm just receiving some messages. Okay. For this collective. It's interesting. I got a Queen of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck, which gives me like, okay. Remember when I said here, I channeled this message about to say yes to an opportunity if your heart say yes to, because there is no room for second guessing a life-changing proposal. It's not going to resonate to everyone, but there is an energy here of, I'm getting more like divine feminine energy here, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Because we all have feminine and masculine in us. So maybe, but I'm getting like a woman, like a feminine energy that is not feeling so balanced about a relationship. Perhaps I'm listening, okay, I'm hearing, you've outgrown this relationship. You've been through a lot, and you thought that that was what you wanted, but now you're not so sure. And that's very interesting that it came in the back of the bottom, like the back at the bottom of the deck. The back of the bottom, interesting. Because, yes, I got a feeling that maybe somebody was not completely ready for this life-changing So maybe you've been with the person for so long that it's just natural, right? That a proposal should come by now. But it's almost like right now you're not really sure. Maybe you wanted this for so long. And I'm getting that for someone. Now you are like, you know that this is coming. But you're kind of afraid to say no in a way. Huh. Fascinating. Yeah, it's almost like you're afraid to say no because you've been together for so long. Like you care about this person. You love this person. But it's almost like you don't feel like you're very compatible in a way. Okay. All right. Let's I'm going to keep this here for now. I'm feeling guided to do that. So yeah, look, it's almost a very fascinating energy. It's almost like Knight of Wands. It's almost like now you kind of want to explore like a wilder side, I'm hearing. And I'm not talking about like woo, like single crazy life. No, it's almost like I'm hearing travel the world. Like maybe you want to travel before you actually get married. Perhaps, you want to do something like that. Okay. All right. Let's get some more cards. Let's get all right, Spirit. What should we actually get here? So we got that energy. That's very interesting. But I feel like this is kind of not for everyone. How should we proceed here? Okay. So what is this? Okay. So what is this? For the collective, what should we know about this wish coming true? This proposal, like the overall energy. What is this proposal, like the main proposal here about? Like we're gonna ask a bit more about this door that is kind of open, ready to align with that energy. So what is this proposal? What is this beautiful energy? Okay, thank you. That too. They came on the side, very, very, very clearly on the side, and I'm going to keep them there, on the side. Bottom of the deck, I got the World in reverse. Okay. A lot reverse here for some reason. Something like there is no closure for something. There's this... For the word coming in reverse, I feel like, there is a completion that hasn't happened. That's something that's perhaps still in the air. A need for closure. And then we got the Strength. And the Three of Wands. They were not in reverse or upright. They came like very, like, on the side. And when they come on the side like that, I feel like it's, like I said, like this emerging energy that it's building up, but it's not really there yet. Like, you still kind of... It's like, oh yeah, I'm getting that so strong. That what I wrote about the door being open, but you just have to pass through. Like so you're needing to align with this energy, right? That I said of this proposal. I think that it's an opportunity to become... Oh, 1 second. I'm getting wild and free. Where this is going, Spirit? Okay. Okay, there is like... It's like this energy. Wait, guys, I'm sorry. Like, there's something that wants to come through. It's like that building energy that, that doesn't come. I'm getting fire energy. You're holding back. Okay. I'm even getting a bit lightheaded right now, guys. Okay, this is kind of... Wow, this is very fascinating energy today. This is you're holding something back. And okay, all right, I'm gonna say it. There is somebody. Okay, I think that this is where this is might be going, guys. There is this energy of a person that is in a relationship. It's very serious for most of you. For some of you, it's not a relationship, but it's like a very, very solid work relationship, like very solid, kind of stability or something like that. Maybe in a work environment, maybe you just make partner, I'm hearing. But you're not really sure about it. Okay, it keeps coming back to that energy of like, just say yes if your heart is saying yes. And you're not sure. You're holding back this strength. You're holding back your true self. I'm hearing it's almost like you want to go out in the world. You want to explore. You want to see what's out there. For some of you, it's really like you don't want to be in a relationship anymore, but it's so hard for you. You're contemplating already going on this adventure, but not yet. You didn't make a decision. There is all this energy building up inside of you, that is all this transformation going on. But we also heard that you were on the right path. So what is your heart telling you? Because you're holding back your own strength in a way. You know that you can do a lot, almost like you feel like you already learned, and you already kind of, that where you are right now, you feel like there is nothing else for you to learn or explore. You feel like you're very grateful for this. Like I'm getting that you wanted this for a long time, but now you're not sure anymore. I need more. And we got the word in the reverse here. You need closure for something. Something did not get that completion. Right? All right. That's your energy then. Okay. What else can we know about this, Spirit? This is fascinating. Okay, what is this energy that is holding them back? What is holding the collective back? Because you're not acting on your instinct, I'm hearing. You're not acting on what, we have the Strength card is a major arcana. So this is like core energy. This is something that you have in you. I'm getting again the fire energy. I'm getting like fire signs. You don't have to be, just might be a confirmation for someone. But I'm getting very strong Leo energy. Sagittarius, you want to travel. Aries, it's like you have this this is very this is your core, like this is in your core. This is not just something that will pass. Okay, this is a major arcana. This is something that you have to kind of tap in eventually. I'm getting that maybe you always throughout your life. Okay, Spirit, I'm getting that right. I'm getting a person that's try to really comply with everything that was kind of expected from them in their lifetime. Since birth. Now, okay, this was talking about a baby that might be coming on the way, but now it got my attention. That's what you did since birth. You've been the good girl, you don't have to be a girl, but that's what I'm hearing. You've been doing what you were expected to do, and you've been trying to live a life that was kind of according to what was expected from you, from your family. from society. So maybe that's why marriage, proposal, that's, that's what's expected. But now you're feeling like you never did what you really wanted to do. Maybe you always wanted to travel alone, but you always had to travel with your family, with your partner. You never had to experience that freedom. You never got to, I'm hearing, let your hair down and just be free. I'm okay. I'm seeing in my mind's eye a person with a very, that's always kind of wearing this very very neat hair bun, like you always make your hair very neat, but you usually don't wear it down. That's not for everyone, guys. This is a confirmation for someone. You wanna let your hair down. The Lovers, well, how did you get here? Did I cut the deck? Because it was the World. It was the World, right? Remember? On the back of the on the back of the deck, it was the World. What happened to the World? I cut the deck without even noticing. And look, the Lovers on the back. So this is mostly about a relationship you're in. But the Lovers also talks about other things. It's not just about the Lovers also, like I'm getting from here, that it's almost like, what, Spirit, what is it? No moment, guys. It's like a very interesting, fascinating energy. I'm feeling like some chills. I'm feeling like I'm calm energy today. I'm hearing Virgo. You might be a Virgo. And I'm kind of getting that this person is probably your soulmate, okay? But you want to know what's out there. You want to maybe be sure that that you're with this person for the right reasons. I'm getting that maybe you just want to go out there, have an adventure, travel alone, be who you are, or who you are outside of this very structured life that you've been living. I'm getting a person that's been living a structured life. You've been doing the right thing, but you have this fire. It's almost like a calling. It's like this fire inside of you that when you are alone, or when you watch a movie of something, like you feel like, I wish I could do that. When you watch something like on television about people having like this crazy experiences, I'm hearing, you want to know what it's like. You love this person, but you kind of want to know, am I with this person because I really love this person, or just because I don't know anything else out there, like outside of this? This is, for some of you, the love became kind of a friendship by now. So this fire energy here, like all this strength, all this that is building up, is almost, it's going to be very hard for you to control. It's making you very unbalanced as well, because you don't know what you want. You don't know who you are anymore. Like right now you're like, what do I really want? Like you're in almost in a crossroads, like, oh, what do I do? With the transformation here, now that I'm looking, there is this, it looks like chains. Reach for the, oh, look, oh, okay, look. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes. The strength that you don't have yet because it's on the side, right? It came like this. It's not upright. It's not that. It's not reversed. You have it within you. You're just not tapping into it. So reach out for the power and strength to make the changes and reach your life and become the person you want to be. Thank you. Wow. Yes, you have to. That's, I got that, right? That's it's like that building energy that is almost like I'm hearing a wildfire. Wildfire is hard to control at this point. You are almost at the point of like start lying and like sneaking out, trying to do things behind somebody's back because you want to do something, you want to experience things. Oh my God, again. Knight of Wands again. You want to leave. You want to break free. You want to let your hair down. You want to leave that passion. Knight of Wands. Right. Okay. All right. So okay, should I? All right, my God. Wow, this is very fascinating. You guys are like wow, this is like very interesting. Oh, the lovers are here again. And look again, Knight of Swords. It's on the side. It's not upright, it's not reversed, it's on the side. There's a lot of energy that wants to come, but it's kind of there. It's kind of in your body, I'm hearing. It's like you can feel it already. It's in your subconscious, it's in your dreams. It's within you. Like this energy has to come, but it's not there yet. And we got the Knight of Swords. You need to come forward with some truth. You have to be truth to yourself. You're not being honest to yourself at some level, and you're not being honest to your lover. Almost. But it's not because you're trying to hurt them. You just don't even have the answer yourself, almost. Like, I feel you didn't make a decision yet, so. And I'm hearing you have to be kind of fast because there might be a proposal on the way. What are you gonna choose? What are you gonna do about it? One second. And there might be some conflict going on in your relationship right now with the swords and lovers. I'm also getting, you feel that you might not be intellectually compatible. This is not gonna be for everybody. For someone. You feel like this person is very, like, you like this person a lot. Like, you have very strong feelings. But you feel like on an intellectual level, it's not there. Like, it's not very compatible. You do have a chemistry, but there might be some conflict going on because, of course, like this, or there it might be coming. This is, this might be an inevitable conversation that you might have to have if this need for exploration is coming very strong for you. You might need to have that difficult conversation, right? Communication with the swords. And you're avoiding it. You're avoiding having that talk. Okay. Then on the bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands, reverse. Wow. I'm getting a, sorry about the long pause. Sometimes I just get them, um I'm getting that it's almost like you're not even trying anymore in this relationship. Okay. All right, so I don't, fascinating energy. So what's the outcome? What's it? Not the outcome? Okay. What do you need to do to get that door open? I'm hearing that you have to kind of, for you to get into your strength energy, you have some issues maybe with the with being in your power. You're very powerful, but you might have had right strict like very strict parents, or you just never really got to have, your you never, I'm feeling like you're a very chill person, that it was never important for you to kind of, yeah, I'm gonna do things my way. You were never like, you were not really a rebel. You were just like very complacent. That's the word, right? You were always very complacent. You were just, yeah. But now it's like, wow, suddenly you're like, I need to leave. I need to do my own thing. It's like you're going through this transformation to this, you tapping into your own energy, and something inside of you is like a yearning, like you need to get out there, you need to find your strength, you need to find out who you are outside this very structured life. Okay, so I'm getting what should you do, like if you tap into that energy, all right? What is your challenge? Okay, thank you. So what's the challenge for you here? Why are you so hesitant? Why you're so hesitant? I got lightheaded again. Ooh, you're confused. That's a lot. Spirit, that's a lot. I need to, Okay, what's your challenge here? What's the challenge of the collective? Why they can't get out of this? I'm hearing get out of this prison. Why they cannot? Why? What's holding their back? What is blocking them from doing that? What's their challenge? So you're stuck. You see, you're kind of like, you're confused. Confused. Okay, but what's their main challenge here that they have to overcome in order to... What's the main challenge that they have to overcome? Yep. One more. Okay. All right, I'm not even joking like this time. It's like... Okay, you can't make that up. Again, Knight of Wands. That you need you just need to break free. Okay, look. All right, the Moon, Justice in reverse. Oh my God, that's a lot here. All right, okay. Let's start with this. Okay, that these are calling me the strongest. We got the Knight of Wands again. Okay, so there is this real need to let your hair down, to go out and adventure. You see this wild horse on the back, like you want to be free, you want to, kind of, it's almost like you're feeling untamed, right, at this point. And you want to do that, you want to be able to express that fire that you're feeling inside of you. It's almost like you've been... I'm getting this, a Virgo, right? Very like traditional Virgo kind of way, but you have all these other placements in Aries, in Sagittarius. So it's like this inner conflict now, because you've been a Virgo your whole life, but now there's all these other parts of you that want to explore too. And then we got Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And I ask about your challenge. So what's your challenge? You really struggle to, it's almost like you are a bit self-conscious about doing that. I think you are. And then we had also a Justice on the bottom of the deck. Also reverse. It's almost like you're scared of judgment. This is not the Judgment card, but it's almost like you're afraid of people might judge you for doing that. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles talks about, working on your craft, like, being, admiring your work, being able to like study, develop, like, do your, so what is it? You feel like, maybe you feel like this is a challenge for you because you feel like you will be giving up everything that you worked for in a way. You feel like your studies, for some of you, you've been like, you've had a very interesting academic life. You've been like very like hard worker, and you attended like a very nice university, I'm hearing, or you studied so much, or maybe not a university, but in your field, you did so much research, you did so many things in your field, and you feel like if you do that, you feel like that doesn't really match. So this might be your challenge, because you feel like if you do that, you're wasting all that you invested in your work. It's almost like, if I do that, and like, what was my degree for? Like, I'm having this very interesting opportunity to for some of you, like a job offer that you don't really want, but it's so good for you, for what you studied, right? But you kind of want to do something different, but you're kind of like afraid of that kind of judgment from others. And then we got the Moon. What are you hiding? Or who are you hiding from? I'm hearing. Who are you hiding from? There's some subconscious blockage there that you maybe you're not even aware of. No, the Moon talks about secrets, talks about your intuition. A lot of the times, which path you're going to choose, right? And in this deck, she's underwater. She's like diving deep, like the water represents the subconscious. So something's hidden. Like there's a like this blockage is like almost subconscious. The reason you don't even know why you can't break free from this. And you have to reflect on yourself and ask yourself, why? Is it judgment? Am I scared, like, of my degree? Losing my degree, like feeling like you're never going to lose the knowledge you got. You might take a break. Your fear is very subconscious, collective. I feel like this is... Ooh. And then we also had a lot of other... Okay, so justice in reverse, right? Like I said, it's almost like you feel like it's not fair with your parents, with your family, with your boss. It's like you feel like you owe them something. We got the Five of Wands, competition. Maybe you really... Maybe all of these, like maybe, getting there, getting your degree, getting this job, getting this relationship took a lot of hard work. Like, and now you just feel like you're just scared of, leaving all that behind. You almost like you're a bit scared of starting over, but it's not all or nothing. Sometimes it's okay to take a break to find out what you really want. Like you said, like I said earlier, it's almost like you want to see who you are outside of all this. You want to have some time to see if you are just comfortable because, that's all like, or what's out there. You want to know what's out there before you make any really accepting any proposals, right? We got the Seven of Pentacles. It's something that it takes time. It maybe took a lot of time for you. And maybe you just started seeing the results of all of that hard work. Maybe you just got the job. Maybe you just got the proposal even, I'm hearing. And it's almost like you're afraid because it just started to give you some results of all that. Or maybe people just started to appreciate you in your company, or your parents started to kind of be proud of you or something like that, I'm getting. And you're afraid to lose that progress. Seven of Swords in reverse, the trickster energy. You're okay. I'm also getting like that you're afraid of it. It's almost like you don't want to look like. Okay, I'm feeling that maybe you really worry a lot about what people think, okay? Like a lot. You don't want to be perceived as a trickster energy. You don't want to be perceived like a person that, that is sneaky. And for others of you, I'm also getting that you are afraid that somebody's gonna come and your position is gonna go for somebody else. Your current relationship, he's gonna find another person. You're kind of afraid of also losing that, in the process. And maybe when you want to come back to it, if you don't have any fun, like if you see that this was not what you wanted, you're not gonna have anything to go back to, I'm hearing. Page of Pentacles, also reverse. Are you afraid? I think that you're kind of... There's also fear of losing that stability that you had, okay? Whether it's in the relationship stability, but I'm also getting a lot of financial stability. You're afraid of losing this opportunity that you're having right now, which is fair. Like, honestly, I don't blame you. You have a fascinating energy. I don't blame you for feeling this way because this is confusing. Like, it's almost, you have to, this is a calling for you to make a decision. Are you gonna follow your heart, your soul calling to go and explore? Because what are you gonna find there? Okay, thank you. Okay, closing messages. We're gonna ask what is the collective going to find, okay, if they take that leap of faith, if they choose, if they are able to overcome their fear, if they are able to get that strength energy and turn that upright, be and go and explore, go on this adventure. Okay. Magician in reverse. Okay, let's see. I didn't even finish the question, Spirit. King of Wands. What? I didn't finish the question. Yeah, I'm getting that this is still like your energy of feeling trapped, right? The Nine of Swords. You're feeling trapped to in this situation, like it's not flowing. Okay, this is Magician in reverse. Okay, all right. I feel like it was not the energetically and the question was not there yet. Okay. Yes, what I want to know, Spirit, is what the collective can expect if they get into their strength, if they take this leap, if they go on this adventure and leave the structure behind, like the relationship or the work. What can they expect if they take the leap of faith? What awaits for them? Is it a soul calling for them to do that? Okay. What awaits for them once they take, once they become strong enough to go on this adventure? I'm hearing adventure a lot, like a travel. Oh, okay. What can they expect if they leave? Okay, thank you. Several ones. Why so much reverse? Like so much. Okay, it's mostly like everything reverse. I think it's really reverse. So just like I shuffled really weirdly. So weird. Okay, I'm gonna... Five of Pentacles. Why all reversed? Five of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. They all came reversed, so I think... Right. Five of Pentacles, right? The Five of Pentacles talks about feeling like you are left out in the cold energy, that energy of like feeling like the poverty, but it was in reverse. So maybe it's like just a confirmation for you that, this is not gonna cause you like that, perhaps the lack of abundance that you might be feeling scared of, because we saw here that maybe you're scared of losing everything you accomplished, right? Everything that you studied for. By being the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like that's not going to be a problem, right? Here she's kind of feeling left out in the cold. She's like feeling like kind of hopeless, even though there is a key, right, to this abundance. But she's kind of like not seeing, like she's experiencing some issues with her abundance, but it was reversed. So I think that's just a confirmation that it's not going to happen. You're still going to be taken care of. Like it's almost like you're not going to be left out in the cold. And then we got Nine of Pentacles also in reverse, which is... The Nine of Pentacles talks about like getting this feeling abundant, like feeling good within like oneself, like you feel, but it's also reverse. So you might, I'm getting that maybe you're not going to have the same lifestyle, okay? Maybe you won't. Like maybe your lifestyle right now, like maybe you live together or something, right? Maybe your lifestyle will change. And you might go through that. You're not going to be starving. Like it's not that you're going to be poor, or, homeless. It's not like that. But it might happen that you're going to have some changes, but not necessarily bad. You just not... Maybe for a while you go on these adventures, you might just have to kind of have a more kind of more like a chill, minimalist kind of a style, like living situation, okay? Then I got King of Pentacles also reversed, and I got Eight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse is an interesting thing, because it means that you're gonna kind of break free from the subconscious blocks that you have, that everything, like what is tying you to this experience, like, because there is like, we got the moon, you have like this subconscious blocks, right? This is kind of gonna set you free, right? It's in reverse. Usually like on the upright, right, we talk about feeling trapped, right? It's just a mind prison mostly because, she's not really trapped. But in reverse, I feel like this actually is going to help you get free, get your closure. King of Pentacles in reverse, though. Maybe you're going to see, this is specific. I think that this might kind of set you free from thinking that the only way you can be happy and achieve, a happy state is by financial stability. I think that this is kind of gonna set you free from that mindset that perhaps you have, like from an energy in your surroundings, some energy that is very that is in a way always telling you about like the importance of stability over anything else. The importance of money, the importance of, it is important. It doesn't mean that you're gonna, that you have to just like, but I think that this is gonna kind of set you free from those, because if you're really this person that had this kind of very structured living and everything was very right, you were doing everything of this because somebody was telling you, for you to achieve your abundance, for you to be rich, for you to have this and that, for everything that you have to manifest. It's almost like you're going to set yourself free from this thought pattern that the only way to achieve that abundance is by living a life that you don't feel aligned with. So this is going to set you free from that thought pattern, okay? It's going to get your mind off that energy of thinking that you can't be fulfilled, because I think that that's what I'm getting, that this is kind of what you feel like right now. So okay, Spirit telling to me that this is mostly also part of your fear, and that's why it came here in reverse. You are afraid of losing stability as well, because you've always been raised, and it's always been a thought for you that in order for you to be abundant, in order for you to actually get things like have a happy life, that you had to really work too hard, like that, abundance would only come from this, from making the right choices, for making sacrifices. So for you still see that that's the only way to be financially abundant. Right now, you think that maybe if you go and live a life in a different manner with a different partner, okay, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but for a lot of you, this partner that you have, like this proposal, might be a very rich man, okay? Might be a King of Pentacles, actually. Maybe your family really wants you to marry this person. I'm also hearing family business. Maybe your family wants you to run the business, like a marriage, right? Like a business proposal, like I heard before, make partner. So maybe you've been living your whole life thinking that this is the only way. But actually, this would actually going on this adventure probably not be all flowers, okay? Would be a very huge transformation, but it would set you free. Would set you free. You would see, you would be happy, I feel like. That you would see that you can still feel abundance. You can still, and I feel like this is really part of your journey in a way, like something that you might have to go through, and then you can choose what lifestyle you prefer. Do you prefer to be your true self? Set yourself free from these things that I feel like you just been going with the flow your whole life, but it doesn't mean that you always wanted to do what you're doing. But then you have this opportunity for a lot of fun that might set you free, but might show you a different side and a different way of living. But it takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of courage to do that. And I don't blame you, you know, collective. I feel like getting your reading is kind of already long, but I do feel like getting a oracle card for you. And I feel like getting from the Sacred Traveler, because I do feel a strong uh, feeling that some of you really want to go on an adventure, want to travel, want to kind of even I'm listening that I'm hearing that some of you want to go like to South America, Asia, countries that kind of like are completely different from your own culture, because you want to experience like, you know, a different way of living. So let's get an oracle card here for the collective, for this reading. One final message for them. One final message on this crossroads, like this choice that they have to make, this opportunity ahead of them. Let's tie everything together, Spirit, for the collective. I felt like I was planning to do like a shorter reading today. I just can't. The energy keeps coming, and like the messages keep coming through. Thank you. Yep. Okay. Look, stepping into power. What did I say? Stepping into that strength energy, your power. You are strong beyond measure. You don't even know. Like, you're kind of like scared right now to do this, because you probably always had support from everybody. Like, you never felt like you... I'm even getting for a lot of you, you never really lacked anything, which is great. But in a way that you kind of had... you know, always did everything right. So everything kind of, you know, worked perfectly. But it almost kind of made you feel powerless, like that your life is already made up for you, like that is written for you. Answering the call. Oh my God, look, there was two that came. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. And look, answering the call. The time is now. Okay, yeah. All right, so I will leave you with that, collective. I'll leave you with that, and yeah. I don't have much to say. You're stepping into power, answering the call. So this is your awakening call. All right. Thank you, collective, for being here. If you're still here, comment, I'm still here. Thank you for watching this. Very fascinating energy you have. I am excited for you, actually, because I think you will go on this adventure. So yeah, thank you for watching this, and have a blessed day or night or evening, whatever, wherever you are. And if you like this reading, please subscribe. It helps me a lot. And there is some links in the description if you'd like to book a private reading, or there are some other on my shop. There are other products that you can also check, you know, other kinds of reading. So yes, thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.